Today I'm gonna make shepherd's pie. This recipe is from the Whole30 cookbook, and all of the ingredients that I'm using, they're ingredients that I got at Trader Joe's. I did share that shopping list with you all a few days ago. If you didn't get it, if you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below. This shopping list is perfect for beginners. It's very budget friendly, and the best part is that I create recipes using everything on that shopping list so nothing goes to waste. So today I'm gonna make the shepherd's pie, and with the ingredients that I'm using today, it comes out to about $12.37. And as I mentioned in my Trader Joe's grocery haul, all the meals that we're gonna make, they will add up to less than $5.75 per meal. And with this, you get at least 3 meals, and that comes out to about $4.12 per serving. Let's get started on the items that you need for this recipe. A quick note on the potatoes. If you do not like sweet potatoes and you want to use another type of potato, you can use russet potatoes or any type of white potato. You can definitely go ahead and substitute that. I'm just following the recipe from the Whole30 cookbook, and I'm following it exactly as they say. Now that we know what ingredients we need, let's go ahead and dive into the fun. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees. While the oven is preheating, I'm gonna go ahead and boil some water. Once the water is boiling, I'm gonna throw in the potatoes and boil them until they are fork tender, which is gonna take about 10 minutes. Once the potatoes are ready, we are gonna go ahead and drain the water, and then away from the heat, we're gonna add the 2 tablespoons of ghee and the coconut milk. Then we're gonna mash it all up together. Got a little masher. I like my potatoes thick, but you can use a blender or use a food processor to make it creamier. I like this texture that I have right here. Now I'm just gonna set this aside, put it in a different bowl, and then I'm gonna get started on the meat. Moving right along, now I'm gonna go ahead and add the remainder of the ghee to the pot, and then cook the celery, onions, and carrots for about 5 minutes. After that, I'm gonna add the ground beef and the garlic and cook it until the beef is brown, which is gonna take about 7 to 10 minutes. The beef is now nice and brown. Now I'm going to add the salt, pepper, oregano, and thyme, mix it all up. Now I'm gonna remove the meat and veggies, and I'm gonna let it cool in the pot for about 5 minutes. I'm letting the veggie and meat mixture cool for about 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and layer it in a casserole. I'm gonna put the meat and veggie mix at the bottom. Then I'm gonna top it off with the potatoes, and then I'm gonna bake it for 30 minutes until the potatoes are nice and brown. The shepherd's pie is now in the oven. I'm gonna let it roast until the potatoes are nice and brown at the top. That's gonna take about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer, and I'm gonna check back then. Shepherd's pie has been cooking for about 40 minutes now. I put 30 minutes at first, but it still wasn't brown at the top, so I added 10 more minutes. So let's check it out now. Now that the shepherd's pie has cooled off, I'm gonna do a taste test and tell you what I think. I was so hungry. After trying the shepherd's pie, my final thoughts on this dish, I really like it. If you like savory, I recommend that you do like russet potatoes or any sort of white potato that you like. The sweet potato gives this dish more of a sweet flavor. I also taste the ghee, and I know I've mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of ghee, or wasn't a big fan. The only time I had ghee prior to Whole30 is I had a bulletproof coffee with ghee in it, and I did not like it at all. So after that experience, ghee left a really weird you know, just taste in my mouth that I did not like it. I finally gave in and used ghee in one of my recipes, which is the spicy wings. That recipe called for ghee. I was very reluctant, but after making it, I didn't mind it at all. I actually really liked it. So if you're not a big fan of ghee and the only time you've had it is in your coffee, it does taste different. So give it a shot, and I think you'll be surprised that it actually tastes really good. This dish freezes and reheats really well, so I would recommend that you double it up and make some extra, keep it in your freezer. This is also a really good dish for meal prep. I highly recommend that you serve it with the side salad. Anytime that you can include more greens on your plate, the better. The more colorful your plate is, the healthier. So that's all. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you on the next video, and if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you again and have a great day. I need your honest opinion since I gave mine on camera.
This might be the most delicious thing you've ever made.
Really? Wow.
Edible dinner-wise, this is good.
Oh wow. You've been saying that about pretty much all of my dishes. Do you
I could eat
mean
this
it?
all day because it's delicious ground beef with sweet potato all in a bite. So perfect.
What kind of flavors do you get?
You got the savory meat, and then you have the sweet potato taste. Pretty sweet. Perfect. This over a bed of rice. We're talking.
Rice is not Whole30. This is a Whole30 approved, Whole30 compliant meal.
Delicious.
All right, well, thanks for your honest opinion. You heard it here, folks. Very tough critic over here, tough to please.
Sometimes it's not that edible, but this is definitely edible.
So this has ghee as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't taste it. I'm eating it kind of cold. If it was hot and I put salt all over it and pepper, it'll be better, but I'll do it on my next slice.